everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is doing well, and hopefully this quarantine hasn't driven y'all too crazy. But I'm back. I know it's been a minute, but I'm back. And I'm going to be starting a new little series of videos for y'all. If you've watched the last few of my videos, you know I've started my own business. And I do bone and taxidermy art pieces and jewelry, and it's really taken off, and I'm so excited about it all, and I just wanted to share a little more of it with y'all. I actually got the idea to do these videos from talking to my boyfriend and, you know, just kind of explaining how I was getting a little bit frustrated with the quarantine and everything because, you know, there's no markets or, you know, events going on right now that you can take your items to actually show people. And since I've been a part of small businesses pretty much all of my adult life, like, that's one of my favorite things about owning a small business is just the interactions that you get to have with people and talking to people and just showing off your items to people. You know, there's something different about, you know, actually being able to see an item in person and talk about it with somebody rather than just seeing pictures of it online, you know. So I wanted to kind of do some little videos talking about different art pieces and, you know, just different topics related to the oddities world that, you know, if y'all have questions, which, yeah, if y'all have any questions about about oddities or, you know, the processes in which I do things, like, if you have any questions at all, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and I will get to them in future episodes. And of course, Jaeger is here again as my little assistant, helping me out with videos. Freya is around here too somewhere. She's helping. Huh, Freya? Are you helping? So let's get started. I have two pieces that I want to show y'all today. These are two of my biggest pieces. Everything, if you guys have looked on my Etsy, I will have that linked below. If you have looked on my Etsy, you know the prices range totally. You know, some necklaces and jewelry are on the lower price range and some are a little higher. And it's the same with the art pieces. It totally depends on how much work has to be put into it. Pretty much all of my art pieces are made using antique frames or lanterns or whatever I find that I think would make a really cool art piece. But yes, about 90% of them are antiques, and so there is some work that has to go into it, into fixing it up and repainting it, and, you know, sometimes hardware has to be replaced, stuff like that, you know. So prices range based kind of on that, plus the prices of the specimens and bones or whatnot that go inside of them. So the first piece, I am so incredibly proud of this piece. It is my absolute favorite that I have done since I started this, and I will be kind of sad when it does come time to sell it. It is a vintage jewelry box that has a music box in it, and I don't know if you can tell because they're swinging around like crazy right now, but there's two little bats that are hanging inside, and one is front facing, and then this one over here is, you're seeing his back right here, and his back is arched and he's like looking forward. And then there's two giant green apple quartz inside of there with the purple background, that was a pain to do. I absolutely love how it turned out, and I'm so glad I decided to do that, but it was definitely a pain to get that in there. It had, this jewelry box was gold when I bought it, and it had red, like, velvet linings on the inside and on inside these drawers here, and I took it out because it was kind of nasty, and replaced it with brand new softer velvet and repainted the whole thing. The music box that was in it was broken. It was missing gears, and so I totally replaced the music box, and this is where you would wind it up back here, and I can wind it up for y'all. I hope you can hear it because it is a music box, so it is a little bit quieter, but I'm going to try to let y'all hear it. It plays Funeral March of a Marionette. It's so pretty. I love it so much. Sometimes I'll just like wind it up and just listen to it because I love it. Also, sorry in advance if you hear a loud noise that sounds like a fan or something. That's just the AC. I have very loud AC, and it's too hot in here to not have it on. But okay, so then inside the drawers, oh, and it does have little hooks on the back here that you can hang it up, that you can use to hang it up on the wall. I right now have it sitting on one of my shelves, but you can hang it up on the wall. And then inside of its two little drawers, it comes with little oddities inside of the drawers, so it makes a good little like starter collection for somebody, or just like a fun little addition to your collection. But it's got a little stone heart and some bones inside here. Here's one of the drawers, and you can see it has the purple velvet lining in there. And then it has a little bat skull and an antique key inside of this one. And again, it has the purple lining in there. And the shelves come out on their own. They just slide in and out. There's no like track or anything. Then in here you can see when you take out the drawers, that's where the music box mechanism is in there. So it's hidden, but I also have it attached in there with Velcro. So if for some reason you needed to take it out, say it breaks and you need to fix it, I mean it's brand new so it shouldn't break, but you know, in the off chance that you need to take out the jewelry or the music box, this slides out and then that can come off of the Velcro, and you would just need to unscrew this on the back. So it makes it pretty easy. I know, you like this piece too. Sit down. Sit down. Jaeger likes bats. He has never tried to eat them. Move your nose. Move your nose, thank you. But he just likes to look at them and sniff them. I don't know why. So that is this piece, and it is still available. You can still find it on my Etsy. And like I said, I will link that below. And then the other piece that I have to show you is actually right behind me. And this piece took a long time as well. This was a cabinet, and it had a front door on it, but the hinges on the front door, no, you can't have that, were all rusted, and so we had to just take the door off completely. We couldn't find any hinges to fit it. We went through like 3 different size hinges and nothing would work. But I kind of like it better as an open cabinet anyway. You can just see everything better. This one as well has a little hanger on the back, so you can hang it on your wall, or it can be freestanding, like I had it, you know, sitting up on my workbench. And it has 3 different layers to it. So the top section right here is like a little terrarium or like diorama, and it has a little mummified mouse, and he's so cute. I have a friend that makes little mummies. She mummifies little critters, and she did that one for me. And it's just a little scene with grass and stones and some bushes, and then there's the night sky with the moon, and there's a little bat flying around the moon, and the mouse is just looking up at the bat and hoping that one day he can become a bat too. Little does he know that's not how things work. And then the second section right here has a hanging bat, and he's pretty big too. I don't know if you can quite see how big he is like compared to my hand, but he's a chunky little guy, and he's got a really long snout there, but he's super cute. And then along with him, there's a little vial back here of a mixture of herbs, and this mixture is actually for good luck. And then there's another little vial right here, and that one's filled with tiny rat bones. Those are some tiny, tiny little bones. If y'all have never seen rat bones before, they're so small. They're so cute. And then this right here is a raccoon paw. The paw and these two little vials are not glued into the cabinet, so they can move around, and it makes it for easier shipping. The bat, as well as the bats that are in the jewelry box, they come off the hook. So when you purchase it and I get it all packed up for it to be shipped off, they get put in their own little boxes, so that way nothing will happen to your little bats. But yeah, this is a raccoon paw, and I articulated it myself, and it is super cute. It's got all these little nails and everything, and it has a glaze over it just to make it a little bit sturdier and make sure all the bones stay together and everything. So that's why it looks a little bit shiny. I promise you it's not made of plastic. Then the bottom little layer right here, we have a little tuft of mink fur right here, and if I remember correctly, that's actually part of a tail. So that's a little piece of a mink tail, and it's been sewn into like a little loop, and then a little mink skull sits on top of it, and then a little chunk of blue calcite right here. And all of these are glued in, so everything in this section and this section are glued in place, and they will be, you know, well packaged up so nothing will happen to them. These little things are all kind of freestanding here. And this piece as well is still available and up on Etsy. And right back here. And that's it for the big pieces that I have right now. I have a lantern back there that is a work in progress, but that one's a custom piece, and I do offer custom pieces. You can either go onto my Instagram, my shop Instagram, which I will link below as well, and you can send me a message through there, or you can just send me a message through Etsy itself, and we can figure out a little custom piece for you. I've already done a couple of them, and I love doing custom pieces. I like seeing like other people's ideas and getting to put something together for them, and it's just a lot of fun. But that'll be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the things that I make, and well, this is one of the things I make, and so are these earrings, but I'll do another separate video. Probably the next video will be talking about like the jewelry and stuff that I make. But yeah, if there's any questions that you have at all regarding oddities, or like I said, the process of how I do anything, then just, you know, feel free to comment below and I can answer questions in upcoming videos. That's it for this time, you guys. See you next time. Stay spooky.